Residential sales comparison and income approaches, page 114. On, off, and clear. The HP 12C calculator is always turned on manually and also can be turned off manually by using the on key. The calculator also turns itself off within 8 to 15 minutes of being idle. When the calculator is placed in the off mode, any numbers in the display that have been entered as part of the calculation have not been erased. Thus, a calculation can be resumed once the calculator is turned back on. Often, errors result from the calculator not being cleared when turning it on and beginning a new calculation. Try this. 1. Turn the calculator on by pressing the on key. 2. Make certain the calculator is cleared by pressing the CLX key. The display should appear with all zeros. 3. Using the number keys, press 2 and then 5. 25.00 should appear in the display. 4. Turn the calculator off by pressing the on key. 5. Turn the calculator back on again by pressing the on key. 25.00 should appear in the display. 6. Press CLX to clear the display. Display should now appear with all zeros. What you have learned. How the calculator is turned on and off manually. Numbers keyed into the calculator or a part of the calculation or the solution result remain in the display and/or memory even when the calculator is turned off and back on again. Clear function for the display and simple entry calculations. Simple arithmetic functions. In simple arithmetic calculations, two numbers are always involved and are either added, subtracted, divided, or multiplied. Standard calculators and some other financial calculators use algebraic input for simple arithmetic problems. For example, to find the total of 5 plus 5, the algebraic calculator keystrokes are 5 plus 5 equals. The HP 12C financial calculator employs a method of inputting numbers for simple arithmetic problems known as reverse Polish notation, or RPN. Reverse Polish notation, RPN, is a formal logic system used in the HP 12C calculator that allows mathematical equations to be expressed by pressing the arithmetic operation key, plus, minus, multiply, divide. After the numbers or variables have been keyed, this chapter will illustrate the advantage of RPN as we get into some longer mathematical calculations. Many appraisal industry users actually prefer the RPN method of input to the algebraic method, but it does take some practice. At first, inputting numbers for simple math calculations may seem somewhat backwards, but soon the input will become second nature and will especially be appreciated when working with longer calculations. Therefore, it is probably good advice to rely. Page 115. On the HP 12C for all math calculations, as going back and forth between a calculator using algebraic mode and the HP 12C can be confusing. Let's illustrate the concept with some simple arithmetic calculations. Addition. As was just illustrated, using algebraic input, the keystrokes for 5 plus 5 on a standard calculator are 5 plus 5 equals. When adding two numbers using RPN on the HP12C, the keystrokes are 5, enter, 5, plus. The solution to the calculation will be displayed immediately after pressing the plus key. Let's try that calculation using the HP12C. The keystrokes are: note, as mentioned previously, the HP12C has no equal key. Try this. CLX, always a good habit when starting a new calculation. 5, enter, separates the input and tells the calculator that you have finished the first entry in the calculation. 5, plus, result, if you have correctly followed the example, 10.00 should be displayed. Subtraction. A simple subtraction problem is similar to the addition calculation, except that the subtraction sign is used instead of the addition sign. Let's subtract 6 from 10. The keystrokes are CLX, 10, enter, 6, minus. Result, if you have correctly followed this example, should be 4.00, should be displayed.